Good day everyone, I am Elijan Arapianes and I am third year criminology student at the University of Mindanao. Today, we'll talk at the issues, challenges, and problems facing Philippine Correctional Institution. By the way, I choose this topic to provide you some information about it so that you are aware of the issues and problems that remain unsolved until now. Before I start, I hope you will listen to and watch this video until end so that you can learn more about problems that Philippines Correctional Institution are currently facing. There are numerous issues and challenges in Philippine Correctional Institution, but I will highlight the top 5. First, severe overcrowding. Second, pre-trial detainees. Third, high death tolls. Fourth, vigilante justice. Fifth, corruption. In 2018, the Philippines held the 6th highest prison population out of 21 Asian countries. As of 2019, the Philippines population rested at 108.31 million people and 215 of those people were incarcerated. Therefore, the Philippines has an incarceration rate of about 200 per 100,000 citizens. There are 933 prisons running in the Philippines. Unfortunately, they are mismanaged and overcrowded. There are 5 important facts about incarceration system in the Philippines. Number 1. Severe overcrowding. Rodrigo Duterte won the presidential election in 2016. He promised to end up crime within 6 months. This promise also includes the killing of tens of thousands of criminals. Duterte's election led to infamous war on drugs and eventually overcrowded prisons. Manila City Jail, the largest jail in the Philippines, is split into dorms that safely housed 170 inmates. Currently, these dorms house around 500 people. Similarly, a room designated for 30 people hold about 130 in Quezon City Jail. This severe overcrowding in prison leads to illness and death toll in thousands. Number 2. Pre-trial detainees. According to the World Prison Brief, 75.1% of incarceration within the Philippines incarceration system are pre-trial. In 2018, 141,422 of 188,278 prisoners were pre-trial detainees. Unfortunately, many people are serving their sentence without conviction. Pre-trial detention is found in judicial system all over the world. In countries like the Philippines, people may serve time that outweighs their crimes. On average, prisoners in the Philippines are detained for 9 months without being sentenced. Number 3. High death tolls. About 5,200 inmates die annually at New Bilibid Prison, according to Ernesto Tamayo, the hospital medical chief. These deaths are due to the overcrowding, dirty living condition, and inmate violence. At 2019 Philippine Senate hearing, Tamayo said that there were uncontrollable outbreaks of pulmonary tuberculosis. In addition to overcrowding, poor living conditions, and inmate violence, NBP or New Bilibid Prison lacks nutritional food and basic health care. On account of this living condition, Tamayo report that at least one prisoner dies at New Bilibid prison each day. Number 4. Vigilante Justice. Duterte's war on drugs escalated during his presidency. Jobless citizens were recruited to kill anyone suspected of dealing, buying, or using drugs. This was one of few ways for some people to make money. Many homeless and impoverished people joined the vigilante teams. In 2016, Duterte told the public, "If you know of any addicts, go ahead and kill them yourself." Together, the Philippine police force and identified gunmen have killed 7,000 known drug dealers and users since Duterte's presidency in 2016. The Philippines' war on drug has created the belief that extrajudicial violence and murder are necessary to fight crime. Number 5. Corruption. In September 2018, the public learned that a woman was told her husband's sentence would be shortened if she paid 50,000 pesos. Later that year, Senate stated that inmate could live like a king for a fee. This information led to further allegations. Prison workers and officials were taking bribes to bring and distribute contrabands to inmates. The contraband and question included cigarettes, cell phones, and televisions. Supposedly, inmates can also pay for personal coke and nurses. Inmates who cannot afford a better life within the prison are stuck in the overcrowded and dirty rooms. These inmates have a higher rate of becoming ill and of death.